Hey everybody, welcome to the Magnum channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to turn your 9mm into a 357 Magnum, so don't go away. Today we are going to be doing another Bones ballistic test, this time on the Underwood ammo 9mm 124 grain gold dot plus P plus 1300 feet per second as rated by Underwood. Now, if you guys have probably seen this gun before, this gun is not actually mine, it's loaned from a friend, and this is what they keep in their magazines. So I actually bought this ammo a while back, like 2 years ago, and had tested it, and it ran in this gun fine, and they liked it, so we went with it. But today I'm going to be doing a bones test on it in this Ruger SR9, so we are going to see how it fares. And as in our previous bone experiment, we are using a pork femur. This is a real pork femur, and we're going to use all this water for backup. So I've got 6 jugs in line here, and then I've got a few extra jugs on the side because last time we did this we had one bullet that went off to the side and we wound up not getting a reading on it. So I am prepared. Hopefully we will not need all that water, but I'm prepared if we do. We're going to tape up our femur here and we'll get cracking. The last time I did this experiment, guys, I did have a few questions as to the rationale of this experiment. In other words, if you're doing a ballistics test, why would you want it to hit bone first? Because that's not what happens should you have to shoot somebody. Well, the reason for that is because if you look at an arm or a leg or even a rib or something like that, you know, unless somebody weighs 500 pounds, generally speaking, when you shoot them, so like if they have their arms up like this and they're pointing at you, or they're coming in like this or something weird, okay, you're going to hit something other than their main mass first. And so when you hit their arm or their elbow or something like that, even though there is, you know, a small layer of subcutaneous fat, basically you're going to be hitting bone first. And so that's also true if you shoot it right here and you hit them right here in the chest or something like that. You could potentially hit a substantial amount of flesh up here, okay, but there's a really good chance in a whole lot of places that you're going to shoot somebody that you're going to wind up hitting bone first. So that's the rationale for the experiment. What's going to happen to the bullet? Is it going to still expand? Is it not going to expand? And that's why we're doing this test, to see if when you basically wind up in direct contact with bone early on in the travel pattern, what's going to happen. Okay, now as I mentioned, this is a Ruger SR9, so here is the test gun today, and we're going to be shooting this Underwood ammo, as I have already shown. Alright, and if you look on the side of the box, actually I have a 5-shot average that I previously calculated. I can't tell what you guys are seeing there. Yeah, so 1322, 1,322 feet per second is what I've gotten previously on this box. So I do have the chronograph set up today. We will see how close we get to that 5-shot average that I previously achieved. We'll see how it works out. Here we go. Okay, and the velocity on that shot was 1326. Well, what a result that was, guys. Here is our pork femur. And you can still see there's quite a bit of tissue in there. But we broke that clean in half. Here's the first jug, guys. Look at this jug. Wow. It just ripped this jug to shreds. Totally ripped it to shreds. Even the top of it is messed up there. You can see that I've only got the one hand, but really opened that up. That's impressive right there. Here is our second jug. So you can see it created a pretty big entrance. And since we got this splitting out here on this entrance, pretty small little exit. And I did find one little pedal here. We found this one little bullet fragment in this one. So if you guys don't know, the gold dot is a bonded bullet, okay? And so there's a little piece of lead on the back side, so it kept its bond even though it came off. So here's our third jug. We've You guys can see there's the entrance right there. Turn it around, there's kind of a mark in the back, but it didn't really exit. And so you can see that's all still retaining a lot of water there. And here is the bullet. So if we look at the bullet, it actually did a lot better than I thought it would. So there's our gold dot. You can see a little gold dot in the center. The petals peeled back nicely. They're a little smudged up, but hey, the petals actually peeled back like they were supposed to. It didn't just fail miserably. It didn't collapse in on itself. It actually performed its function as a hollow point, and that's pretty impressive. I was not expecting that at all. So yeah, that is a ton of expansion for a 9mm. You can see from the base of where that bullet was how wide those petals are. So we got good expansion there. And that's a really interesting result, guys. So we had the femur plus 1, 2, and stopped in the third jug, put a pretty good dent in the back. So that's, for a 9mm, that may be as good as it's going to get. Well, that about wraps it up for this particular test, guys. You can tell that box of ammo does have a few years on it because it's no longer sold in 50-round boxes. But if they haven't discontinued this, I don't really know if Underwood still sells this at this time, but if they haven't, you might look it up. This appears to be a really good load. If you have a 9mm that can handle plus P ammo, or maybe I should say plus P plus ammo, then this appears to be a really dynamite load. Busted through a pork femur that was pretty substantial and still penetrated into the third jug. So that is impressive performance from the lowly 9mm, and that is with you know, granted that's plus P plus, that's still impressive though. So well, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The link to my Facebook will be in the description, and I'll be looking to do more of these bone tests in the future. So it's been a really interesting result today, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll catch you all later.